Hi guys, welcome back. It's Teasdale here, and this time we are back to our roots and we are rocking some Pauper. And we are going to try, as probably most content creators are, elves. And the reason that is basically Baldur's Gate is not available on Magic Online, but the cards are legal. So if you have the 25 tickets God account, you have access to the Baldur's Gate Commons or Rares or whatever format you want to play, depending on which ones have been put on Magic Online, which there is quite a lot of them that aren't there, like a lot of the initiative cards, like Kenku's Artificer, all that sort of good stuff, are not available on Magic Online, so hopefully they will change that soon. Having two separate formats, paper and online, is not a good thing. So, but besides that, we're here to try a downshifted card today in Elves, and that is You Meet Me in a Tavern. You Meet in a Tavern, I should say. So basically, what we're trying is a mono green list, and we've cut the Distant Melody. I'm never really a fan. I always feel like that card's quite win more personally, but I don't have enough reps with Elves to really decide that or not. But the concept of the deck is basically we're down to 13 lands, which is also quite unusual. Most run like 14. And we have 10 1-mana elves, like actual mana dork elves, which is 3 Lamors, 4 Sinthorns, and 3 Elvish Mystics. I do have 4 Berto Ranger and a 1 of Sentinel. The reason I've run a Sentinel as well is basically it's like a 5th Ranger, and it's just there to cast the Invoker in the sideboard. Also got 1 of Essence Warden, just for when you are leading or going off with your priests, etc. You can kind of find the Essence Warden and gain some life to try and get out of burn range, depending on the matchup or whatever. Moving on, we've got 4 Elvish Vanguard. To me, this is the main reason to run Elves. Elvish Vanguard and Timberwatch Elves are just insane. They're the big bombs that you have in the deck for that reason. And they're just threats on their own. Moving on, we have 4 Priests of Titania. Before You Meet in a Tavern, like a lot ran like 3 Priests of Titania. Just because it had a target in its back, and you'd often have to feel like you'd have to keep hands because you had a Priest of Titania, but it's just not like that. Doesn't really matter anymore, especially with these mana dorks. Like, if the priest dies, you can still just carry on. You're not so reliant on the priest. We have 3 Well-Wishers in the main. I feel like this card's really good at the moment. Just Game Life can just basically just be as good as a Timberwatch, or like winning the game. Game of Life is almost like winning the game in some matchups, that is. And then we come to like the big important part of the deck. So we have 4 You Meet in a Tavern and 4 Lead the Stampede. So You Meet in a Tavern basically 90% of the time is going to be a 4-mana Lead the Stampede, which is still good, especially when you're just mono green. You're not splashing blue for Distant Melody, so like it can help you rebuild after a Wrath alone, like Lead can. Obviously Distant Melody can't. And then if you have excess copies of these, it's basically creature you control get +2/+2, so it can be a threat, especially with all these mana dorks and the next card here, which is Lysalanas Huntmaster, which is pretty much as you're just going off, you just get a big wide board, and then you can just You Meet in a Tavern. I do think 4's too many because I think it's a bit clunky, like especially with all these 8 4-drops can be quite clunky. So, but I cut the 4th Lysalana for a Wild Heart Invoker. Basically, the reason is this is effectively like a Timberwatch that gives trample on the turns that you're going off. If you get to a point where you've just cast a bunch of spells and you like Priest and Quirion Ranger and have ridiculous amounts of mana, and then you get to the point where you're like, oh, lead, I find Wild Heart Invoker, or like if it was a Timberwatch Elf, you wouldn't be able to do anything. If it was a Wild Heart Invoker, you can basically just find it, cast it, pump a guy, especially like an Elvish Vanguard, give your guy trample, and then kill them. That's the main reason why I like this card. It just basically, in the matchups where it's very much, I'll block your big guy, carry on. I'll block your big guy, carry on. All this sort of stuff, you can basically trample through a lot of damage. That's why I am a fan of this Wild Heart Invoker. I think that's it for the main deck. I have cut a land, which basically I've seen a lot of lists running You Meet a Tavern, Lead the Stampede, and Distant Melody, or Winding Way if you're still playing mono green. I do think having Lead and You Meet is basically like, there is a downside to it. Obviously you just have to hit creatures, so the more spells you put in your deck, the worse it is, or the more non-creature spells you put in your deck. So I think I've cut a land for another Mana Dork, which I think's fine. We'll obviously see how that goes. I just trying to maximise drawing as much as possible with Lead and Tavern. So we'll see how it plays out. I could get mana screwed, and 14 lands is the correct way to go, but we'll see how it goes. Moving on to the sideboard here, basically all mono green cards really, because I've tried to maximise on creatures as the sideboard cards, because you can find them with Lead and Tavern. So we have a 4th Well-Wisher and a 2nd Essence Warden. That's just for the like burn-based matchups or anything that you feel like you need the life gain for. Pretty straightforward. 4 Scattershot Archers. They're just really good against Fear, that sort of thing, you know, Solar Migration or whatever. Then you've got Valakut Invoker and Longbow. I did originally have 2 Invokers, 1 Longbow, but being red is a cost. Like that I felt like even having 1 Invoker, I needed the 5th red source with the Sentinel. And the main reason they're there is for Stonehorn Dignitary decks, and now Turbo Fog, obviously winning the challenge a couple of weeks back, he's kind of brought Turbo Fog back on the map. So, and I feel like Invoker's probably a lot better in that Turbo Fog matchup. Basically just gives you, it's a lot quicker than Longbow, so it gives them less draws, really. Masked Vandal obviously is Artifact and Enchantment hit. Usually is Gleeful Sabotage in the like Distant Melody builds, but I feel like you need to have as many creatures with the Lead, and then you can find these with Lead and Tavern, as I said. So I'm trying that out. It might not be as good, you know, we don't have Reclamation Sage, but we'll see how that goes. And then Rapid Vigor is our final slot just against Cannonade. So I'm expecting quite a few Cannonade decks, because Elves is quite popular now at the moment because everyone's trying the Taverns. So I'm expecting quite a lot of Cannonades, and people will be prepared for Elves. So that's why I've got Triple Wrap. So we'll see how it goes. I'm trying a few different cards here. Sorry for the long deck tech, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hi guys, welcome back to round 1 here. We are on the draw, and this hand's pretty poor. So we have double Birchlaw, so we can go turn 1 Birchlaw, turn 2 Birchlaw, turn 3 Timberwatch or Lead, which I think's fine, but it's slow. Like, we could get a better 6, I think. My only problem is I don't like Mulloom in this deck in case you just get no landers into no landers, but I think this hand's just way too slow. Or 1 landers and a bunch of 2 drops. Again, I think this is also too slow. I think I'm happily just going to multi 5 here. And this is infinitely better. Timberwatch, and you can also see just bombing a Mystic here. We're just bombing over Timber. No, I think we're fine with this. Snow covered in the Seer. So we're in Fear. Like maybe with 10 Mana Dorks in the deck, maybe the first hand was actually keepable, because you're just highly likely to draw a 1 mana play. But then again, you have more 4 drops as well, so maybe not. 1, is he on a Ninja? He's not on a Ninja. Not killing this either. So you can spell stutter for 2 here. So I am just going to play Timberwatch Elf. So he can't spell stutter. He's on 4 cards here, so highly likely to remove this elf. But if not, it's good for us. Doesn't even attack. Okay. So I am just going to play this other Timberwatch elf just to play around Spell Stutter. There's no point in putting this Elvish Vanguard into Spell Stutter. And again, I'm not really gonna do anything here. Not gonna attack. Preordain. He scries 2 cards to the top. Okay. If we draw a basic, we can. I think I just lead here. Just gonna lead. Perfect. Just hit a lot of cheap cards, which he can spell stutter, but we can basically almost choose what he spell stutters. Preordain, sure. So we have 3 elves, he has 4 mana. So currently the Timberwatches don't die to Skred. So I'm going to lead on probably Vanguard here. He's going to ice. He's going to Skred this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to target itself. Let me draw. Okay. So I'm going to lead on Vanguard here from a basically bait a counterspell or a spell stutter, and then I can query him. But like he knew about the querying as well from the lead, so we choose this, return at land, play our land, play Findorn Elves, and play a Lamor Elf. No point in attacking here. We can query in our Timberwatch in response to it, like so we can double Timberwatch if needed. Echoing Truth. So I really don't want this to die. So I want this to get buffed first, which it has. And then after that I think I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Get to attack, no? Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12. With Maiden Tavern if I can. Okay. So land's fine. I'm going to Timberwatch Elf into. I probably shouldn't have played that land either. It was a mistake by me. Counterspell, sure. Timberwatch Elf. I don't really want to. Do I want to deploy this Lamor Elf? So say he kills this, and if he kills this, and then I attack with this, and an elf. That's 3, 6, 9, 12. Choose target creature. Yeah, I think we play this. I think I'm fine playing this elf. Can't play the land, but I think that's okay. Like he has to kill this Timberwatch elf, which the line that he made basically insinuates that he's got a removal spell for this elf. He hasn't. Or he hasn't yet. Maybe you just want to counter one. Yep. It did. So maybe I just want a Timberwatch Elf and then Tavern to draw. Or Invoker seems 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna lead an Invoker here, because to be fair, Invoker can just attack anyways. I don't think it's better than Timberwatch Elf, but Spellstutter Strike counting that, sure. So he's got one card in hand. Augur, sure. Excuse me. Spell Pierce is a bit annoying. Spell Pierce Unknown. It's also a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I just meet in a tavern for the Lead the Stampede mode, and I'll happily pay for it. Easy draw 5. Not even close. So we have 3 mana here. I guess we just Essence Warden and then Priest. Do I want to attack with this Wild Heart? So you can triple block it with 3 1/1s, or yeah, I don't think I want to. I think I'd rather keep it till next turn when I can effectively just go off with Priest. Augur, sure. Z. Can't spell. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I have 23 mana here next turn. He has a counter spell and an unknown. So this is free. Oh, I should have played the Elvish Vanguard first. Oh, do I care? No, I'm just going to play these Elvish Mystics out because they're free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Mana, basically double 20, 21, 2, 3, 2. I think at this point I just attack with everything by the Priest. Because I've got Priest Quirion is declared no blockers. Okay, that seems easy enough. Because at that point, basically, I can just pump twice, is that? So it's 5, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. So I'm happy with Scattershot Archer, though. They're obviously good. And I think I want Wrap. Just because I'm expecting, maybe not all 3, but 2 definitely, because I think I'm expecting like Cannonade. I don't think I want Essence Warden. I don't think I want Essence Warden. I can definitely cut some amount of well wishes. Which is how far of Finthorn I can shave on. Just against Echo and Truth. These guys survive. I think I just wanted maybe all the well wishes. Maybe I cut a Yumi in the tavern. Yeah, I think those seem fine. Like, Vidya and Longbow seems like a potential option, but I just think it's a bit slow and clunky, and yes, you can sneak it in through spell starting on one, but it's not really something that's likely. I like this hand. We are very reliant on this Lamor Elf. Not dying on one, but I think that's fine. Okay. Gotta watch out for that spell piece. It's probably a one-of, but watch out for it nonetheless. Maybe Timberwatch Elf is a card I need to cut in this matchup, because I seem to apparently draw lots of them. Basic Lance I go for the Mountain. Then he probably just plays Mountain, kills Lamor Elf. Seer, sure. Did Seer Bolt the Elf? Scries 2 cards to the top. He doesn't kill the elf. Okay. He's gonna kill the elf. Oh. I thought he was gonna kill the elf in my upkeep. Just gonna lead here. Just get more options of cards, that sort of thing. He probably kept a Mountain or something, like kill a priest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quite glad we kind of whiffed. Don't get a discard. Always a good thing. We have a Birchlaw. Top though. For a land. So 3 cards in hand. What did our opponent start on? 1 to 6. Okay. And he puts 2 cards on top. It's attack for 1. Scattershot Archer. So I don't mind playing Scattershot Archer Birchlaw Ranger. Bolting the Archer, sure. I guess I kind of want to represent Red Elemental Blast without attacking form. Like, the 1 damage is probably not going to matter. Where him playing around potentially Red Elemental Blast is. Yeah. Blue Elemental Blast, I meant. Ninja, sure. 1 mana. So we could have Spell Pierce here. Cracker now. Okay. So he has 4 cards in hand. One's a Seer, so 3 unknowns. Excuse me. Wrap. It's really awkward on mana here. I guess we play a Timberwatch Elf and then still hold up. And still hold up what is Blue Elemental Blast. Hi guys, sorry about that. So yeah, basically we played this, resolved, and our opponents just played a Fairy Seer. Still gonna pretend like we're holding up like Hydroblast for any red based damage spells or whatever. We're a bit strained on mana here, which is a bit unfortunate. We are going to take this hit from the ninja. We don't really want to be double blocking here, especially when we can't really attack through the Timberwatch next turn. There's another mana source, which is good. So it's our best way forward here. So if we play Timberwatch, we have 1, 2 mana, so we can wrap. Yeah, I prefer that. Like, we can lead to try and get like more cards. But at this point, I first want to just start slowly establishing a board while also holding up wrap. I can't really attack, not this turn anyways. So he's attacking with both here. He's got 5 cards in hand. Okay. So we're going to block here. Tap itself, give +4. Just let that resolve. Any moon circuits, the other one, that's fine. So he's traded a ninja to be able to ninja. Interesting. Plays the Fairy Seer again. Puts both on top. I swear this guy just doesn't like to put things on the bottom. Like, unless he's drew like a god. He has topped everything. 2 mana here for Electrickery. So I'm happy to fight for this with a wrap. He can have a Spell Pierce or a Dispel, but that's fine. Yeah, cool. So now 2, 3, 4. So now I can have a Timberwatch Lamor Elf, or I can Lissalana. Yeah, so I think I'll Lissalana here. And then tap this. Like, I now don't really have a good block for the ninja as such. I can block obviously the 1/1. Fine, I'll just use these Timberwatches to keep stuff alive. 2, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 elves and he has 6 mana. So basically that if he plays a land here, the Timberwatch will basically counter the Skred. Oh. So there's 4 cards in hand here. I kind of just want to start running out of cards, so I don't really want to put the Yamina Tavern yet. I'll probably just lead, see what happens. Resolves. So that's 1, 2, 3. Played another Timberwatch. Make another 1/1. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I could look at having a lethal attacker here, but I kind of don't want to do that. Not with 4 cards in his hand. Cannonade. So he's cannonading for 2, kills this and this. So I just think Aye. Probably keep Timberwatch. Both seem fine. Because the Lysolana stays alive anyways. Might have another. You could have like another one now. Or next turn, obviously. Probably better. Swiped his board though, so. Depending on what he does here. Auger, sure. There's nothing we can do here, so I'm just gonna F6. Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt's good for him. Means he can kill basically whatever he wants here. He decides to kill the Lysolana. Sure. 2 mana. For a fire on one of those. Okay. So. 2 cards in hand. I could look at playing you meet a tavern. Like that's an option. But I could also just play a 4/3 and start attacking. Got 2 cards in hand. But he's also tapped out. No, it wouldn't be like basically. Could have Spell Pierce. No, I think when you're meeting a tavern. If he has like the 1-off Spell Pierce, it's fair enough. Like you got me. Nice. Cool. No point in attacking here because he'll just block. And then basically we can just start just churning out stuff here. So probably play Elvish Vanguard, Quirion Ranger. Elvish Vanguard, Quirion Ranger. And then a Scattershot Archer. Quirion here. That is yes. And then he spells does that. That's fine. So then we can tap this to then untap it, but like I don't think that does anything because you could like kill something in response. No, actually, I guess we could do this first and then untap it. We could play our land again. I could have also put it on this to then attack, but probably set up better for next turn if I play the Lamor Elf. Now that's also out of Cannonade range. Not going to attack. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 6, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're out of Scred range for the Vanguard. This attack for 1's fine. He gets the Ninja. 3, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Interesting. Does you know what the Quirion Resolve is? Scattershot is probably a spell stutter. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2. So it gives +2/+2. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 13. I'm probably fine just playing the Invoker here. And then swinging. Swing for this guy. Oops, it blocks there, that's fine. He's got 4 cards in hand. So we have the Invoker here for the Ninja. Puts 2 cards on the bottom. Okay. Attacks for 1, sure. Got a 10. Got a 9. Okay. So he's got Spell Stir up. So I think I just buff all my guys and send them. See what he does. Sure. And I'll send with this and this. Probably one of these. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, easy as that. Would have made it easy if I attacked with another one, but I was concerned about something else. But anyways, there we have it, guys. That's game 1. That was a long one, and I will see you guys for round 2. Hi guys, welcome back to round 2 here, and we are gonna keep this. I think this hand's fine. It's a bit slow, but I think it's fine. I think we can just go Essence Warden Priest. I probably want to lead on Priest over Vanguard because I'd rather the Vanguard survives than the Priest. But I guess it depends on where our opponent is on. Drawing a lot of lands here. Yeah, so I'm just going to Priest here. It means we can probably, most likely, like, Tavern Vanguard or something next turn. So we're in Boros. Boros Tribe. Okay. So we have to be as quick as possible here. Or gain a lot of life. To be fair, I could probably just Vanguard this Alana here. It's probably better. Pick for 1. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if I do the overrun on the... Has he got red sauce? Nice. So he's most likely Boros Tribe. Okay, so it wasn't even a good tavern there. Boros Tribe, eh? I feel like Longbow's actually not the worst against the Tribe combo, because when the inside out you can just shoot it for 1. Well, which is probably good to just gain out of life range for them. I don't really think I want to start Mask Vandaling this stuff either. Might want Wrap though. Maybe I don't need Essence Warden, just a Well-Wisher. Probably 2 Wraps. Could probably maybe 2 mates and just some bringing in 4 spells. Sentinel's pretty bad here. Wild Hearting Bug is probably not needed. And then maybe an elf. We'll try some of that. I don't think I need the Masked Vandals. I don't really need to kill the Wedding Invitations, I don't think. Good old Norlander. Obviously can't keep this. Obviously can't keep this. This hand's fine, I think. I don't think I need the Birch Law. Probably don't need a second Dark. Might die Bolt, but I think that's okay. Cool. Drawn a lot. Either drawn no lands and then drawn a lot of lands after we keep like a couple of land hands. Pretty bad. Well, Wedding Invitation, sure. Priest. Probably gonna do the same. Lead on Priest, attack for 1. Then 1-2. Just play both of these. Could follow with a Tribe here. Couldn't talk, sure. I'm guessing he's most likely on Tribe because there's no reason. Like, why would you run Wedding Invitation? Over like spare supplies, or obviously you run Cold. If you like your normal Boros and you're running Cold Offer, Journey the Priest, sure. We'll see. Like if he's more just basic Boros, then just gonna play Lyssalana here. If he's more like just normal Boros synth, then sure, I think the Masked Vandals come in. Bolt to Lyssalana, sure. Could be at a crossroads. Maybe he is just with Wedding Invitation. Seems wrong. Seems weird. I wouldn't say wrong, just seems weird. Vanguard, Well-Wisher. Luna's just chilling. As she likes to do. So he's just doing his drawy stuff engine. Bouncing synths like a madman. Gonna bounce the Invitation here. Yep. Bolt something, one of these. Or just Electrica is the Well-Wisher. Okay. Priest. Just gonna play this Priest, just obviously grows the Vanguard here. I don't think I want to attack with it. Like, I'm not really gonna trade a Core Skyfisher for a Vanguard. Like, it could get a Bolt. Should be annoying. Garrison. Plays Wedding Invitation. Garrison's the Crossroads. And then bolts the Vanguard. Okay. Maybe he's just normal Boros with Wedding Invitation in for some reason. It's for 6 here, sure, not 10. I'm probably dead here. Really good draw here. That is not a good draw. Yeah, I'm gonna play this out. Like, where'd it go? What's that? I'm gonna play this out because, well, why not? I want to see if he plays like a Tireless Tribe or something. I just can't. I'm proper hung up on this Wedding Invitation. It just like makes no sense to me. So, like if you're running Cold Offer, Rebirth, you run Ica Wellspring and Synth. And if you're running not Cold Offer, Spare Supplies draws more cards. So then why are we on Wedding Invitation if there's no need to 2, 4, 6, sure. We're at 4 here. So Timber watching let me die. So I'm just gonna F6 here just to see what our opponent's doing. See if he does anything, like if he plays any more spells. Just because I really don't understand the Wedding Invitation here. Yeah, there you go. He's playing Inside Out. Like he did that for no reason as well. Like he has lethal here, but he just showed us his Tireless Tribe. Sure. Okay. Go. Just thank you for sharing that. Maybe that makes me not want Wrap though. Maybe I want Scatter Shots. Maybe I want Mass Vandals. Oh god. Scattershot's good against his deck that's not the tribe side. So maybe I just want like 3. Just gonna try maybe Colorless Alana here. Maybe I can, no, I don't want to Corner the Mana Dock, I don't think. Maybe I can call Birchlaw actually. Screw Birchlaw. I can keep this. It's on 6. Basically just got Quirion into Priest. Or Quirion into Well-Wisher. Probably Priest because he's most likely going to try and kill it. And the Well-Wisher survives. I'm going to back up Priest. Cool. Journey or something, the Priest. Maybe I should have brought in. Oh, that's brutal. Brutal. Shot. Priest again. Don't have another Electric Ring. Squadron Hawk. Sure. And maybe I should have brought in Mass Vandal because he showed us Journey. But that's probably okay. So we Elvish Mystic here, that's 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I just Well-Wish a Longbow here. I died with another Electrickery. Did I board out the Wraps after he showed us Electrickery? Yeah, I did. Why did I do that? I'm unsure. Three, 4, 5, 6. Core Skyfisher, sure. I'm probably just going to try and gain a bunch of life here with the Well-Wisher, hopefully. Squadron Hawk. He bounced the Squadron Hawk. What? Okay. Lead. So I guess we lead here. Cool. And 3 mana. So we. What are we doing here? Probably Prieston and Scattershot. So I guess he's like max rewarding us for him not having another Electrickery. I guess. Inside Out that guy. Sure. You got it. Wedding Invitation, sure. Squadron Hawk. Flint Hawk. Oh, to bounce the Wedding Invitation. Play the Wedding Invitation. Game 5 here. Another one. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 10, 12 mana here. So look at the top 5 here. Minion. Yes, always yield. Quirion. So I don't think I need to Yuumi in the tavern just yet. I don't want to untap a land either and untap the priest. How much mana do I gain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. I don't think I want to play this Welsh either. I think I'm happy to just have pass here. So like my Lissalana, my Timberwatch and my 2 Scattershots survive, and then I just untap and Yuumi in the tavern. But then I'm also gaining 14, so he's out of Tireless Tribe range. That's the thing. The awkward thing about Boros nowadays is there's that many different variations of them. It's trying to find those little edges to understand why. Like why they're playing that card, what version are they? So like to me, I seen Wedding Invitation, expected Inside Out Tireless Tribe. If I'd seen Ica Wellspring, I would have expected Cold Offer Rebirth. If I'd seen Spare Supplies, I would have expected them not to run Cold Offer and probably run something like Seeker. But it's definitely an interesting build. I do like the Tribe version. It seems quite interesting. Like, just gives it another angle of attack when already your Boros deck has like a million angles. It's just another one to worry about. It also shows that he's not running white out either because he's not got Snowlands, but he probably wouldn't be anyways because he's running the Metalcraft build. So that's it guys, that's for round 2, and I'll see you guys for round 3. Hi guys, welcome back to round 3 here. We're into Cookie, who's normally on Elves as well, so this could be an interesting one. Around the draw, I think I'm going to keep this. Yeah. So we're in the Elves Mirror, which I'm less experienced in, so this is going to be fun. Quirion. Tapping for mana, untap. 2 mana for a priest. Awesome. And we're stuck on mana. We're just going to play this. Like, this includes, now he's adding 5 mana, 10 mana off the Quirion. Oh, Jesus. Into lead. 2 cards in it. Quirion and Elvish Vanguard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he's just gone off at this point. And he says Island. Is there another 6 mana here? Lissalana, Elvish Mystic. All these things are good fun. Timberwatch into double Quirion. But I can gain life here, but he's got Quirions galore, so no need to carry on. What a longbow. Or an Invoker. Maybe even Essence Warden. Maybe. Probably not. It's the cut here. Maybe 2 Well-Wishers. I'm unsure how good Well-Wisher is here. Maybe just 3 Well-Wishers. Like if I'm gaining life, maybe keep 1 Well-Wisher and take the Essence Warden out. So we'll rock that. Try this out. So this hand just doesn't cut it. So we go turn 1 Mystic, turn 2 Vanguard. Sure. I think we can do better than that. I think this is a bit better. Put a land back. Stop it. See how it goes. Okay. So I want to attack for 1 here. See what it does. Obviously doesn't block. Just got a priest. So we get access to all the elf mana first. Cool. And then I'm going to try and keep the Fyndhorn elves untapped. So, never mind. I was going to try and find a, what's the word I'm looking for? Try and find a longbow. So, I don't know if to commit to some elves because he can then commit more. So I'm going to lead on lead. And I hit 1. Awesome. So yeah, I can commit like 2 elves or a Vanguard or something. I think I'm fine committing. Don't know, because obviously then he just gets a bigger turn than I do. So this is currently at 4, 5, 6, 7 mana he's got, with 5 cards in hand. Oh dear. So this is just not going well. I could like just play a big Vanguard, but that's good enough. Screw it. Like it makes his bigger, which I think's like not good at all. But we've got nothing going on. We have to just hope his hand is awful. Realistically. Because we're just not winning this long game, like with the priest offs, it's just not good. And yeah. Oh, this Alana, great. At least my Vanguard's getting bigger, I guess. It's a distant melody here. For 3. Well, that's good sign for us because it's not that big. But he obviously has drew 3 cards and now gets to... Did I bought out the Invoker here? Don't think I did. No. Okay. So to make a bunch of mana here, do a bunch of stuff. Now we're at 11-11. Longbow's good. Longbow's incredibly good. So I can shoot this. I like that a lot. I guess we lead on Tavern here. Priest. So we got a longbow. Equip. Deal 1 damage to this one. Equip. Deal 1 damage to this one. Equip. Deal 1 damage to this. want to equip to this 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, 10, 13, 16. So I'll probably just play this out. So if he has a land here and plays just Tavern, gives +2/+2, so that's 5, 10. 10 plus 12 is 22. Block 2 of them. Block the 2 biggest. Should be okay. I don't need to attack here. Maybe I could have attacked and just blocked a 5 here with a priest. But 3 mana. Lead. Sure. His lead's obviously going to be better than mine. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Just going to F6 here. Birchlaw, sure. Armor Elf, sure. He's making a bunch of guys. I got an Invoker here, it'd be insane. Like, if I just draw a Wild Heart Invoker and just give my 18/18 trample, well, that's basically all we want. Distant Melody. Sure. 17 cards in his hand. 1 mana available. Currently. He's just constantly got 1 mana now. Because of the double this Alana. Actually, he'll just gain more mana. Now I think about it. Because these will tap for 1 and then I'll make 2 1/1s and then have another 1/1 here. Basically, it seems like our out is a Wild Heart Invoker. I guess. Like, we obviously have the mana, but we've got nothing to do with it. Like, this is probably where the Distant Melody is, like, just insane for this matchup. Like, because you're just doing your own thing. Obviously, just getting drawn a bunch of cards is obviously what you want, where Lead and Tavern are so... There's so much RNG in them. Like, we drew, what, 1 and 2? Something along that lines. Yeah, we drew a Larmour Elf off the Lead, and then we drew a double Priest. Like, we're at the point now where we don't need mana either. So I have a 30/30 here. Which, I guess the other thing that we could look at doing here, depending on how wide he goes, or whatever, he's basically trying to kill his board. So 1. So obviously he's just tapping a bunch of guys to, you know, basically look at, like, try and kill stuff, realistically. 1, 2. He's just still going. Doing his thing. The Well-Wish and Timberwatch in play, right? Oh, he Gleeful Sabotage the Viridian Longbow. Great. So we're kind of after a Wild Heart Invoker here. Three, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, even Tavern doesn't do it. Timberwatch doesn't do it either. Yeah, so at this point we're just dead. Query and Timberwatch, anything that's unblocked. We have a 40/40, but we have, obviously, he's drew the Gleeful for the Viridian Longbow. But obviously he's a lot further through his deck than I am. Yeah. Nothing really we can do here. Pretty much dead. Blocks with his 1 elf. And then we just die in the back swing. Like, he doesn't even need to do anything as such. He just literally just attacks us. Like, I can play these out. 40 mana, nice. Absolutely absurd. But yeah, just our opponent obviously he's better prepared for this matchup as well. It feels like obviously Distant Melody in this matchup in particular is a lot better because you are just doing your own thing. Obviously he expected the longbow as well, so nothing really we can do here. I don't know why he's keeping Morbusher back, but sure. So we are definitely very dead. So there we have it, guys. Minus 50. And we had a 41-41 in play. Quirion did nothing. Pretty unfortunate there. Maybe I should have also bought in the Max Vandal, but I don't really know. As I say, I'm not experienced enough with this matchup to know that, but like he's a Distant Melody deck as well, so he can have access to me. It feels like he can have access to more non-creatures than I can. But there we have it, guys, and I'll see you guys for round 4. Hi guys, welcome back to round 4 here. I don't really particularly like this hand, but I think it's an okay keep. Like if he answers the elf, the town elf, I think it's a bit annoying. It's another. I thought it was another mirror. Doesn't say. I guess it's a problem with it being. We got the land anyways, so it's okay. Doesn't say. I think that might be the problem with it being like the new card or whatever. A lot of people like to try it, but I'm guessing it's like Borgles or something. Double abundant growth on his land. Interesting. So he's on one land here. Tavern. Birchlaw. Yeah, I don't like the Tavern. Titania and Birchlaw here. And then concede. Cool. So our opponent is on God knows what. Probably Borgles at a guess. So I'm just gonna hedge with something like this. Take out the Essence Warden. Take out Alyssa Lana. Maybe not Alyssa Lana. Sentinel. Tavern. No, Tavern's fine here. Maybe just Alyssa Lana. I don't like the Invoker, so just hedge something like this. I am guessing he used Borgles, but it could literally be anything. It could be fucking Rainbow Fans for all I know. This hand's fine. They go Vanguard Elf into Vanguard Elf in a Timberwatch. So he's Borgles, so we will look at bringing in the third Mass Vandal. I also think I maybe want to lead on Timberwatch here as opposed to Vanguard Elf. Depending on what he does here. Like if he attacks here, I'll block happily. I really don't understand what this is. Like, I mean, sure, I'll take this trade. I don't know what is odd. What an odd trade. He's got another guy. What? Pass. I'm just gonna play the Vanguard here and then play Vanguard Elf. Is he got a Ledge Walker here? I am really confused. What did he Gutshot? He cast Gutshot targeting himself. He must be obviously new to basically new to Magic Online here because he's obviously just bolted himself. Thank you for the +1% counter. Is this enough as well? So now we let the race commence. So I could Well-Wisher here, or I could Vanguard. I'll probably just Vanguard here, and then Elf. And we shouldn't have this Vanguard right now, but obviously our opponent's accidentally gut-shotted himself. Put the Rancor on. Put the Mask on. Yeah. And then he's hitting us for 5 here. 3, 4 mana here we have access to. And we want a Well-Wisher. Oh. Answers that. Just going to double Well-Wisher here. Hit for 10. Obviously we can't block here. So we're just kind of gonna not die this turn. Cool. Pretty unfortunate that we won because our opponent gut-shot himself. But like, it was a race at that point. Like, I think if he gut-shotted this, I probably would have played Well-Wisher here instead. It probably made it, like, would have been okay. So yeah, but guys, that's round 4, and I'll see you guys for round 5. Hi guys, welcome back to the 5th and final round here. We're on the plate. And I think we can keep this. I'm very, very, very reliant on this Lamor Elf, but I think that's okay. Obviously depends on the matchup, but sometimes you just gotta keep these hands. No, 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 don't do... Okay. Oh god. So we are most likely against Kiln Fiend. Or like Mono Red Heroic, or whatever you want to call it. So he's currently not got a creature. Here he has. No, double Crusher. Okay. And then sacks the land for Lava Dart land. Come on. Our opponent's got all the lands in the world. Not good. Manamorphos. We are most likely dead here. It is harder for them to combo off with Festival Crasher than Kiln Fiend, but we're still most likely dead. 7, 14. So we're on 6. Yes, 4 cards in hand. Okay. Another Battle Rage. So it only has double strike, doesn't have trample. Pro green, we're on 5 with it. Cool. Just unfortunate. Very, very reliant on the so what I'm looking for. On that Elvish, on the Lamor Elf. And obviously he had it. I don't think we want any Wild Heart either. I feel like I don't... Maybe I can keep. I don't even want the Essence Warden. We definitely don't want a Sentinel. We're not too fussed about that. We just want to just keep the curve low as possible. More than that. I'm going to keep this probably bottom of the lead here, just because I expect all my stuff to die. If this survives here and we just get a lead, that's fine, but this is most likely going to die. Yep. Gets to kill one of these again. Maybe potentially both. Sacks a mountain here to probably Lava Dart the Findhorn. No. Okay. So he gets to kill that, and then he gets to flash back and kill the Findhorn. He just gets a lightning bolt. Jesus. Get to play a Well-Wisher, and then he gets to sack a mountain and Lava Dart. Only if he's flooded, that is. gets to play Kiln Fiend and then Lava Dart. Like a Lava Dart next turn when he can attack. No. Okay, interesting. Like, at game 1, I had them on anyways, but. So, you got 3 cards in hand. Do I just lead to try and set up for a better next turn? Probably. And just go Vanguard into Elf. But most likely dead here. Kiln Fiend for you. Yeah. Oh, we're not dead. Interesting. Got to play Elvish Vanguard into Lamore Elf and then he Lava Darts the Vanguard. Does not. Huh. Interesting. Lightning Bolts the Vanguard. Okay. And then Lava Darts the Elvish Mystic. Sure. Jesus Christ. So much removal from this deck. 12. Just gonna play the Timber Watch here. I kind of feel like I don't block. If he wants to do some shenanigans and I die, that's fair enough, but I can block next turn. Birchlaw. Just gonna play Elvish Vanguard here and then Birchlaw. Not attack and then probably look at blocking with the Vanguard. Yeah. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have cast this as a morph. 7, 10. We're on 1. No, we did. Yeah, maybe I should have just cast this as a morph. Like, obviously, given this hand, this would have been good to cast this as a morph, but. And then all we would have had is 1 elf. 2, 3. So, like, we'd just be blocking for blocking's sake. I think maybe playing the Timber Watch was probably better than this, and then just passing. And then if we survive, we can look at playing this as a morph. Yeah. Pretty clunky. Like, that's his game over, to be fair. Oh, this is a bit dead here. Yeah, so we managed to 3-2 this, which is okay. Like, we lost against the Mirror and we lost against Kiln Fiend. Like, Kiln Fiend just seems like it has to be a race to me. But I feel like this deck rewards experience. And definitely like the way you build your deck. And I don't think we were prepared for the Mirror at all. We weren't prepared for the Kiln Fiend matchup. Those sort of things, which I think that's fair. Like, I don't know how popular these are. Like, I haven't played Pauper for the past month or so, really, so I don't really know how popular all these decks are. To be fair, the Elves, Cookie's known for playing Elves. I expected to lose that matchup, to be honest. A, he'll be more experienced in the Mirror. B, I didn't feel like we were prepared that much. We had Longbow, and that was kind of it. I also feel like Tavern was fine, but the big downside to me at the moment that I can the sense that of playing the deck is post board games seem much worse in Tavern builds than Distant Melody builds, but that might just be the way that I've built this deck. Obviously very creature heavy to maximise Tavern, but having access to like Distant Melody means that it's a lot easier. You can just Distant Melody for 4 or 5 or 3 even, and you can draw non-creature spells and it's fine, but your draw spells don't draw non-creature spells, so you're very draw reliant, and that makes things like Wrap, Hydro, Spider Silk Armor, all these things much worse. Longbow, so Cookie, for example, Cookie had Distant Melody and he boarded in Gleeful Sabotage because of Longbow, and he was able to find it off casting 2 Distant Melodies. So like I can easily see like Distant Melodies still being the option. I just feel like if you are ever gonna consider more draw spells, I feel like Tavern's probably where, like, you would consider that obviously more than say Wind and Wave, for example. But it definitely feels a lot cleaner being mono green. I just feel like you're gonna have to potentially consider just not running Tavern or cutting a lot of Taverns post board games just for better sideboard cards. That's my main thought anyways. I did like the card and I liked it game 1 definitely, like just going wide and all this sort of stuff was really good, but I often felt like it's very RNG heavy on your draws, even more normal, because you don't have Melody, you have basically 2 leads, and having the option to give +2/+2 is definitely good. Like it was always like, oh, if I draw Tavern, they're dead, or you know, that is a good side of it. But I think the list is fine. I just think there's definitely like some direction and tweaks that need to be taken with it. But I overall was impressed with Elves at the moment. You just have to prepare for people preparing for you, if that makes sense, like Cannonades, you know, Lava Darts, all that sort of, all those sort of cards that Electrickery, all that. So I definitely do like Elves, and I like the 8 leads overall because it just makes the mana base cleaner for me. But I think the sideboard's the thing that needs to change quite drastically, and it's finding those cards that are good in the meta right now. So like you can't, I don't really think you can properly run Wrap that well, or Longbow that well in this sort of deck. So I can maybe consider, I'd maybe consider putting more Sentinels in, even though they're worse than the Mana Dorks, just so we can run Invoker, because having a creature that you can find off Tavern's good, and it basically, you know, it basically being effectively the same as a Longbow for what you want it for. So yeah, there's definitely different options to take it, and I really did enjoy the list. I really enjoyed the deck. Elves is a pretty good choice at the moment, especially if you can play it well, unlike me generally. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and apologies for the spiel, but please like and subscribe to the video, and I will see you next time.